Great gloves at a reasonable price. The large glove fit perfect, plus they are soft enough to provide great range of movement with my hands and fingers. Highly recommend. Used for both Mig and Tig with good results. I build tiny houses out of salvaged materials, and I always say someday I am gonna have custom gloves made. I have really long fingers, but they're thin as are my hands. It's so frustrating trying to buy work gloves. If they're long enough for my fingers, they're also wide and so they slop around on my hands, making dexterity difficult. But these fit like a glove. Like a glove is supposed to fit. They are just snug enough on my hands and fingers, but still allow for flexibility. And they're long enough. And really comfortable. I haven't used them for welding yet, but I may buy another pair to use for my regular construction work. Probably too warm for Texas summers, but we'll see. I feel the medium size would probably be a little too tight on most men, unless they have really thin fingers. I don't know what benchmark they are using for size L, but I am only 54 inches and I couldn't almost get my knuckles past the pleated wrist part of the glove, then once fully on my hand, it was so tight I almost couldn't make a fist. Only get size extra large. Had to return them for extra large. I hope they fit. The 6th of March 2019 extra large gloves delivered, fit great. This is my second pair of these. My glove size depends on the brand but somewhere in between large and extra large. First pair was large. When I put them on I thought, oh shit, these are tighter than a frog's ass. After about a day they broke in and was probably the best Mig Tig glove I've ever worn. The awesome pair of Tig gloves. Always nice to have two pair. A light pair like goatskin only. Then also these. Goatskin with a generous Kevlar loaner. The heat shielding in these is seriously amazing. My hands would be blistered and burned in my thin gloves, but these are just nuts. Not only that, leather holds heat so when you feel it, it lingers, but with the Kevlar liner it helps prevent that. All this and I still can feed the filler rod with no issue. Seriously great pair of Tig gloves, and they work for Mig gloves. I build flatbed and dump truck bodies for a living and I can't wear thick welding gloves all day, so I've been using Tig gloves for a long time till I came across these. There's some insulation, but it's not like wearing diapers on your hands when you're trying to grab parts, and so far they have lasted me a month of heavy abuse. I might only get another week or two out of them, but Tig gloves I was going through every 2 weeks. I already bought a second set for when I have to. Originally I had 2 pairs of welding gloves, both of them Lincoln brand. One pair were the light-duty Tig gloves that were nothing more than leather, the other were the heavy-duty black gloves meant for everything else. The light-duty gloves were great for Tig, but terrible with heat and they got torn up fast. The heavy-duty gloves seemed okay, but you lose a lot of dexterity, and the leather turned out to be cheap pleather which shrank with heat. I bought these gloves as a kind of in-between, a glove that could do fine work but also handle heavy materials. They work excellent. I am a man that usually wears size S gloves, and the mediums actually fit a bit too tight, but they got broken in quickly after just a few hours of flexing them. The gloves are somewhat thick and lined, but they still allow for fine movements. It has heat protection like no other and really lets you get in close to the metal without worrying about burning yourself. I've used them with Tig, Mig, and stick, with all sorts of different size filler and materials and amperage, and they work great for all processes. Click link in description for more reviews. Please click the link below for more information. Please subscribe to my channel for more great products. Please use my affiliate links to support my channel.